So we'll talk about the GTO first. Car sold yesterday, and it actually went to Old Hickory, Tennessee, not too far from here in McMinnville. Older gentleman bought it. Him and his wife are gonna go to car shows and cruise ins. He said they would take it to church on Sundays. So I feel like it's gonna go to somebody that's gonna enjoy the car. So having said that, you won't see any more. You won't see any more videos of the GTO on the channel, obviously. So the car that's going to take its place is going to be what you can't see right now, but it's right there. Is the '99 Porsche 911 996. So that's going to be the new RCC car. It's going to be kind of the test mule for um, new products. It's also going to be, at car shows, cruise ins. I'll have some decals on it of some sort, advertising reflective car care, like I've done in the past with the other vehicles. I don't know what direction I'm going to do quite yet with that, but the car hasn't actually been revealed on the channel yet. It's not done yet. There's still plenty to do to it, but it is off jack stands, and that's one huge thing. It's actually on the ground. The new wheels are mounted, new tires. You guys seen the exhaust clip with the change to the um, Beluga Racing mufflers or muffler delete. Um, I think, well, actually, the interior is done too on the car, or almost done. So I've got some video footage put together of how the interior was when I got it, and sort of step by step of what I've done to get it where it is now. Seats have been conditioned. Well, the seats have been dyed. I dyed the seats slash conditioned them. And I'll elaborate on. I'll have a video on this too, but it's going to be just for the interior. But the interior turned out really nice. But the seats have been somewhat re-dyed black. They look way better. All the mold and the mildew inside is gone. The carpets look way better, and there's some yellow accents on the inside to play off of the yellow calipers on the outside that you guys have seen, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook or I don't even know if I've shown the yellow calipers on YouTube yet. I guess maybe not. So a few other little things to finish up, and I'll kind of show the car of how it looks now. Um, so as I was saying just a few minutes ago about how this car is going to take the place of the GTO, and this is going to be, the test mule for products, and this is a good segue because I posted another video several weeks back, and it was the GTO showing sort of the test phases. It was really complete by then, but I didn't have a name for the product. And it was a new spray wax that I have released, and I couldn't think of a name of it. Well, now I have a name, and it's called Sleek. By the time this video comes out, it should be on my website, reflectivecarcare.com. So Sleek is it is a complement to Boost, and let me grab a bottle of that. So Boost is pretty darn close to the same color as Sleek, slightly different orange color, but Boost is a spray wax also, and it's fantastic. It's great as a drying aid. So you wash your car and don't dry it, leave it wet, and you can spray Boost on a panel at a time and then dry it. And this stuff, it's sort of like a wax as you dry. And you'll get about 2 weeks protection out of it. It makes it much slicker. There is some water repellency with it. Everybody says, 2 weeks. Well, not everybody. Some people say 2 weeks, that's not a lot of protection. Well, no, it's not, but you have to think about how easy this is to apply. And if you're going to wash your vehicle and dry it anyway, just mist a little bit of this on the panels before you dry it, and you give your car 2 weeks protection for the same amount of effort as just drying it anyway. And you can spray this stuff on the windshield too. That's an extra little tip. You don't have to use your wipers as much, and it doesn't streak. So these two products work really well together, but you can certainly use Sleek by itself. Uh, so let's focus on this one for now, the new product. So whereas Boost is going to give you, 2 weeks protection, Sleek is going to give you up to 6 weeks protection, which for a spray wax is pretty darn good. And kind of the same thing. You can use this on anything you can with Boost. Windows, you can use it on trim, you can use it on, of course, paint, wheels, whatever you want. I don't really recommend I don't really recommend using it as a drying aid. You certainly can, but you're going to dilute some of your benefits when you kind of mix it with water. So I would suggest, and like I said, this is a perfectly fine standalone product. If you choose to purchase both, I would suggest washing your vehicle, drying it. Sorry, washing your vehicle, don't dry it. Spray Boost on a panel at a time as a drying aid. Boom, you've laid down 2 weeks protection right there. You've already got some gloss. Then after the vehicle is dried, apply Sleek, and this stuff is a simple spray and wipe product. Panel at a time. Don't do the whole vehicle, especially out in the sun. If you spray this on the whole vehicle and try and wipe it off, it's probably going to dry on you before you can get around the whole vehicle. So just do the hood, do the door, do the fender, do a panel at a time. Spray it on. Get you several microfiber towels so they don't become saturated. Make sure they're clean, fresh microfiber towels. Spray it on, kind of wipe it in, spread it around, flip the towel over, and that's it. Use your secondary and third microfiber towels as they get saturated, and just do a second pass. That way you don't have any streaks or anything. And you're going to get up to 6 weeks on this one. You put these together, and you're looking at 2 months protection from just a spray wax. This you're gonna dry your vehicle anyway. This is no extra effort, no extra time. This you can do your whole vehicle. An average vehicle, you can do a 16-ounce bottle, by the way, and it doesn't take a whole lot. A little goes a long way. You can do your whole vehicle in like less than like 15 minutes. It's crazy. And like I said, you're going to get a lot of slickness out of this. Super glossy. And actually, this is the combination that I've got on the Porsche right now. I have not decided if I want to ceramic coat it or not, and I'm probably not going to, honestly, because when I come out with new products like this, I want to test them, and I want to test them on my own vehicle before I sell them on my website and tell everybody, hey, it's a great product. Because if it's not a great product, I'm not going to sell it. So if I ceramic coat the car, it limits me to test products, because once that car is coated, unless you strip that coating or wait till it wears off, you're not really able to test products on one, because your ceramic coating is still going to be bonded to the paint. It's still going to be it's still going to be there, unlike just your clear coat or just like a washing wax or something simple. So I think for now, the car is just going to be a test mule. I might put some of my wax behind me, either the Fortify or the Armor. The Armor is a synthetic base, and the Fortify is a Carnauba based wax. If I decide to do that, I'll probably go with the Fortify, because I think Carnauba based on black looks really great, and it's super slick, super like a buttery type feel. Both of those are on the website, so you can check those out too if you're interested in it. But yeah, so this is the new product. It's $25 for a 16-ounce bottle. You should be able to do an average car multiple times. It just depends on if you're trigger happy with it, or if you use it. You don't use it sparingly, but it just depends on how much you use. But I would say an average vehicle, you can do the vehicle. I would say a solid 3 times, if not 4 times, and that's using it pretty heavy. There's some more updates on the car. I've actually had some seat time in the car, and I really like it so far. It is definitely different than anything that I've had before. I've never had anything German before, but I really like it. It feels like a very large go-kart. is what it feels like. The car doesn't make crazy power. I think they're rated at 296, which in 99 was pretty respectable. But with the engine sitting on the rear and it being a rear wheel drive car, and surprisingly, the muffler delete that I've got on it, these crazy expectations that not the expectations, but the claims of the manufacturers on the exhaust system similar or the one that I put on the car. They was saying, oh, major difference in power. 20-ish rear wheel horsepower. I'm like, no way. There's no way. Well, the seat of the pants feeling there probably is. I did not realize how restrictive those factory mufflers are, and they're really heavy, really really heavy. I think each muffler, I think they're like 20 something pounds a piece. So it's like 40, darn near 50 pounds of weight savings just from getting rid of them. And then you've also got the power difference too. And it sounds up in the higher RPM. Car sounds really, really good. So I'll be sort of unveiling the car soon. Like I said, there's still some things that I need to do to it, and it's probably going to be an ongoing process. But it's on the road. It's roadworthy. It looks way better than it did when I got the car, and we'll go over all that in some future videos. But those are the kind of updates that I've got right now. The new product, Sleek, and the dismissal of the GTO, and we'll focus on the 996 going forward.